Good day to everybody that's listening. As you can see by the title of the heading, Boeing 737s all grounded across the world, and because of Ethiopian aircraft. As I said before, I am Kevin Stewien, South African, property of the government of South Africa and Africa First. I am the researcher and developer that developed the quantum physics of this and warned about it from 2004. As this, I said, what will come? The smaller planes will fall from the skies first. It will move up to the older planes, larger planes, and then move across to the commercial airlines jets. And it will move on to the satellites. It will move on to the spaceships and spacecraft. There is an atomic structure, a specific atomic structure that is taking place across this planet and causing this. You cannot pick it up with a radar. I have stipulated that from the beginning. You cannot pick it up with a radar. There is no fault with the planes. That is a fact, proven fact in physics. You need to understand physics. You need to understand the electronics. I was a technician that repaired electronic equipment down to component level, microprocessor programming. I know what I'm speaking of, and I don't have to retract any statements made because I know from the onset, before even the black box was found, I said, I have already got enough information. Thank you. It was put across mainstream media. It was put across mainstream news. And what scientists did not pick up, I already picked up. I didn't need to listen to a black box. I didn't need to find a black box to know that there were similarities before, that this event had occurred before, because of what was said over the international media. So I do not have to recant any statement made. I know exactly what is taking place. And to ground planes, Boeing 737s across the world, that is an astronomical cost to investors. That's an astronomical cost to people flying. That's an astronomical cost to the airlines themselves and their productivity. Their finances are being hit by this. Ethiopia is being hit by this disaster, and there are politicians hiding this. As I said before, right from the start, climate change is a hoax, a means to extort money out of people and out of science that they've lied about, con people, deceive people to get money out of it. And then it's been across world news, climate changes, scientists making money out of it. I said from the beginning, this is South African property. I am the property of the government of South Africa. I am held now 16 years by the government of Ireland, illegally, unlawfully, after they took 7 years to torture me, murder me, and kill me. And that is not an untruth. A man that was dead for 4 hours has his wife revive him when she wakes up. He's dead from OxyContin, Oxynorm, Lyrica, and all the other drugs they use to kill me. You cannot refute that. I have the medical evidence. The Irish government has the medical evidence of this. What are you hiding from the world, Ireland? The truth's out. The truth is out. And then you send me letters, persecute my wife, persecute my family. For what reason? For what reason? You have politicians that are nothing but common criminals, murderers, rapists, liars, robbers, and thieves. You have the Panama Papers proving it, money laundering from one politician to another, buying politicians off to kill people, murder people, slaughter people, and cause chaos amongst people. My people are paying the price for what is being done to them illegally, unlawfully. And this has an origin and a source. This whole entire thing has a source, and it leads back to Obama. It leads back to Soros, who destroyed this planet. And they're trying to lie to an entire planet of 8 billion people and cover it up and hide it from the world. When it starts hitting the satellites and it starts hitting spacecraft trying to get out of this planet, what is the excuse then? We've already seen space rockets blowing up, malfunctioning, not working. I know the quantum physics. I know exactly what is causing it, right down to the atom that is causing it. So don't tell me, as a professional businessman, that I'm lying. I said before, you prove your science. I will prove my science in front of 8 billion people, in front of all the world, because I am the only one that spent 40 years of my lifetime researching this, doing a job that not one human being wanted in this world. And then you come try and steal it, extort it through Facebook, try and stop me on Facebook, Google, YouTube, every conceivable place that you can do. For what reason? For what reason? Because I'm a businessman. Because I stand in truth. Because there's 8 billion lives at stake here. And then you've got people playing a game, taking bets on how many we can kill. How many people can we slaughter? How many people can we blow up? Push the drugs through. Get them high on drugs. And you've got a raving lunatic. And you've got people that are standing up against drugs. You've got people fighting drugs. And then you've got those politicians promoting it, helping it along with their syndicate gangs. That is what many a politician is. Nothing but a partaker in syndicate gangs. Crime, violence, drug smuggling, gun smuggling, money laundering. Every conceivable thing and item that a syndicate gang has, many of these politicians have. They do exactly the same thing. They murder people. And that is a disgusting shame for a man to stand as a politician and lie blatantly, openly to all his people. Lie and deceive them and con them that they're gentlemen and ladies. And then in secret go about murdering people. This is only a short clip to cover what has been out there, what has been put out to the world. I have got nothing to hide, absolutely nothing. I'm not ashamed. I've got nothing to be ashamed of. I'm proud of my nation, South Africa. I am proud to represent my government. I fall under the government of South Africa. I fall under the laws of South Africa. Island, you refuse me all Irish law, all Irish constitutional law, all Irish internal laws of even the courts, all human rights, all international human rights. You brought a South African businessman from South Africa to murder him in Ireland. That's what you did. What you did is you broke my neck and you broke my back and you made me walk around crawling like an animal for 7 years while you were drugging me up and killing me. And you finally got it right. And when I came back, I had to battle for another 7 years, struggling. All the while you were hiding behind doors, laughing. Big joke. Look at this, what we're doing. Cut his electricity, cut his gas, remove every support system that there is, and let him beg like a dog. I'm not a beggar. I didn't come to this country with nothing. I came with my own wealth, my own support system, my own medical, my own pensions, my own income. And I only had 10 years to go. And you keep me here now 16 years. And then over the mainstream media, hide it all. The Gardaí know about this. Politicians know about this. Government knows about this. The entire island knows about it. And so does the world. And you hide it. Cover it up. There is laws. There's international laws. And I stand on my international laws of the Geneva Convention. And you try and refuse that. During times of war, a man has the right to stand on legal law and stand in law. And I represent my family. I'm trying to protect my own wife, my own children, while you try and slaughter them as well. I think that is disgusting of any nation, of any people. So I thank you for listening to this clip.